Brave New World by Aldous Huxley is a dystopian novel set in a future society where stability, happiness, and social order are achieved through strict scientific control rather than freedom, individuality, or emotional depth. The story takes place in the world state, a global regime that has eliminated war, poverty, family, religion, and personal choice in the name of collective harmony. Each caste is designed to accept and even love its place in society, ensuring that no one desires more than what they are given. The novel opens in the central London hatchery and conditioning center, where new human beings are mass-produced using the Bokanovsky process, a method that allows a single embryo to split into dozens of identical individuals. This process enables the world state to manufacture large numbers of workers perfectly suited for repetitive or menial tasks. Conditioning continues after birth through hypnopedia, or sleep teaching, where children are repeatedly exposed to slogans that shape their beliefs, desires, and behaviors. He questions the constant pursuit of pleasure and the use of soma, a powerful drug distributed freely by the government to suppress negative emotions and prevent dissatisfaction. Lenina Crowne, a beta worker in the hatchery, represents the ideal citizen of the world state. She is attractive, conditioned to embrace casual sex, and loyal to societal norms. Yet she occasionally feels confused by Bernard's unconventional behavior. Bernard invites Lenina to visit a savage reservation in New Mexico, one of the few places left where people still live naturally, experience family bonds, and practice traditional religions. This journey becomes a turning point in the novel. John fascinates the citizens of the world state as a living example of humanity's past. Bernard enjoys newfound popularity, but his confidence reveals his hypocrisy. When faced with real danger or responsibility, he proves cowardly and self-centered. Linda, unable to cope with the emotionally sterile society she once belonged to, retreats into constant soma-induced oblivion. He is horrified by the casual attitudes toward sex, the absence of deep relationships, and the lack of spiritual or artistic meaning. Mond reveals that art, religion, philosophy, and science have been sacrificed deliberately to preserve social stability. He argues that happiness without suffering is preferable to freedom with pain, and that people are better off when they are protected from deep emotions, even if it means losing individuality and truth. John vehemently rejects this logic, insisting that suffering, passion, and uncertainty are essential parts of being human. Unable to reconcile his values with the artificial world around him, John retreats into isolation. He attempts to purify himself through self-denial and solitude, but he cannot escape the gaze of a society that treats his suffering as entertainment. Ultimately, overwhelmed by guilt, shame, and the impossibility of preserving his humanity in a world that has no place for it, John takes his own life.